What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Keys to Success, where we don't just highlight people's success, but we highlight the journeys that took these individuals to the places that they are in right now. Today's guest, like I say every time, but this time I really mean it, doesn't need an introduction. Literally, a pillar to our community, classical's finest, URI's finest, and it's my honor to have him. He has a great name, by the way. With no further ado, I'd like to introduce Marquis Buchanan.
How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me today.
No problem, bro. Do me a favor, just introduce yourself. Just say anything, any little thing, and then make sure you introduce your Instagram too.
Marquis Buchanan. I play wide receiver at the University of Rhode Island. I'll be a redshirt junior coming up, and my Instagram is @FreeSmokeKeys.
Free smoke. He gives it out for free. All right, so how I like to start off every interview is a positive vibe, right? So give me 5 things you're most grateful for today.
I'm definitely most grateful for the ability to play football. That's not something that, or college football, that's not something that everybody can do. I'm grateful for my family at home. I'm grateful for life in general, waking up every day. I'm grateful for my lady over here. She's over here with me. She's always with me. And then my mom, she works a lot. She makes sure we always got food on the table. Always take
Fire. Nah, that's really good. That's really dope. Especially just the last two is strong women behind you is always one of the keys to success, right? And then strong moms, they hold it down for us, especially in our community. So I got a riddle for you. You go with riddles or how's riddles?
We'll see.
I bet. So ready? There's a father and a son. They're going on a camping trip. It's a really bad thunderstorm outside. Dad's driving. They get into a really bad accident. Car flips over. They're both in critical condition. The ambulance comes. They pick up both of them. They take the son first. As soon as the son gets to the hospital, they say the doctor walks in and says, "I can't operate on him. He's my son." Who's the doctor?
Mom, ain't it?
I respect it. Yeah, okay. Nah, everyone always just.
Nah, yeah, I've heard that one before, but I never got
Okay.
the answer. I just had to think a little bit.
There you go then. There you go. You heard that one before? All right, I'll do one more. Have you heard the one with Texas and Mexico, a plane? All right, so there's a plane flying from Texas to Mexico. It crashes dead center in the middle. Big explosion. Where do you bury the survivor? Nah, he's a beast. Okay. All right, that's it then. That's it. He got it. Nah, it's really good. Everyone gets stumped on these things, but I was holding it down. All right, so how I like to start it off is just give us a little insight about you, like some information that some people may not know about Marquis, besides football, besides the athletic.
I'm really just a chill guy, really. I go to school, or in the summertime, I wake up, I work out, I go to work. I go out here and there, but it's not really something I do often.
Fire.
I kind of just lay low and do what I got to do. When school's around, I'll go to practice, do my schoolwork, meetings, go to my room and just hang out.
There you
Ask
go.
my teammates, they ask, it's just not.
There you go. Yeah, no, I mean, it sounds like you're a real, driven type of guy anyway. It's kind of just focused on, your goals.
Yeah, I try to just got big goals planned ahead. So especially this year, I really got to hone in on what I got to do to get to where I need to be.
I respect that. Just go a little bit into the early childhood. How was it? How was it for you growing up in Providence?
It was pretty good. My mom, it was okay. I had my siblings, obviously growing up all around me. I got 5 siblings. I got a twin brother.
Yep.
I got a younger sister, and I got an older brother and 2. It was mainly just the youngers, my twin brother and my younger sister. My older brother, he came around. He's the one that really introduced us to sports and football. We can just be in the backyard playing muckle, whatever the case may be. So, growing up, I kind of just try to keep myself busy with some sports.
Understandable, 100%. What was the first sport you got introduced to?
Excuse me. We definitely started playing basketball first, and then after we got a little bit older, we started playing in the backyard with the football. Started tackling each other with no pads. But the first organized sport I started playing was football. I started playing at 7, and then I picked up a basketball when I was about 10.
Gotcha. You at 7 years old, is that when you started playing for the Cowboys?
Yeah, 7 turning 8 was my first season there. I didn't even want to play for the Cowboys. My brother played for Edgewood. So we went to go sign up at Edgewood, but then my uncle Hurlin, he was over there. He was like, "Nah, we'll take care of him at home. Everything's paid for."
Oh man!
So everything flipped over. I was the first 2 days I was upset, and I got there and changed my mind, I guess. So.
There you go. There you go. You played there for a little while too, right? Over at Cowboys?
Yeah, I played from 7 to 13, 14, around that age. So I kind of just played.
You know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure every football player that came on this platform played for the Cowboys so far.
James L, he came.
Yeah.
He came the year after I left. He came he was there his last 2 seasons.
Were you guys in the same class?
Nah, he might be 2 years younger.
Oh, fire.
Justin, he came his last year of Part 1. He came, so I was trying to get them over for a while, but decided to come later.
Nah, I mean, yeah, it worked out though for all you guys at the end of the day. Going into like your freshman year, I would say you and your brother had to make a hard decision. Like, one went to Mount, Matthew went to Mount, and then you went to classical. What made you guys finally?
The goal was to go to classical at first, but one got in, one didn't. So my uncle happened to be the principal at Mount Pleasant at the time, so it was just easier for Matt to go over there. And then once I got into classical, it was like we're gonna put you in there. And since my older brother, he went to Mount before, it was kind of just a easy transition into playing basketball for him, since Coach Holiday already knows when.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, that's dope. Going into your freshman year, you actually played varsity as a freshman for football. How was that?
I mean, I thought I could play already, so I wasn't too nervous, honestly. Once I started, it was really just the hitting for me. I was the smallest kid, but once they started hitting, it wasn't really that bad.
Gotcha.
I just had to focus on picking up the playbook itself out there.
Your freshman year, was that Jolani's senior year? Or?
Nah, I was Jelani had graduated, so I came.
Oh, he already graduated.
Yeah, I came right after.
Okay. So actually, Coach McCoy, that's his name, correct?
Yeah, McCall. Yeah.
McCall.
Yeah.
He, I actually was speaking to him because me and his son was pretty close, so I was just speaking to him really quick, and he was telling me about how there was certain names that he was putting out, and he put out Jelani's name and other people's name, and just to have those type of people and then add your name on top of that, like, how does that make you feel? As classical legends.
That's a great feeling. Obviously, they kind of paved the way. When I got there, talking to Jelani on what I got to do to get to the level that Jelani was at. So hearing those guys, and then Sam, he was the Gatorade Player of the Year my junior year. So it's just great being in the same category as all those guys.
Fire. And then you end up getting a Gatorade Player of the Year your senior year.
Yeah, I tried to get it my junior year, but Sam was a beast.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah,
I was just happy.
Fire. Wait, Sam, he played for classical too?
He was a grade above me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so that's tough. So classical got it 2 years in a row then.
Yeah.
Essentially, right?
Yep.
Gotcha. What made you decide to go, because you was also killing it on the basketball court too, what made you decide to go the football route?
I kind of told myself I'm going to just play until I can't no more. So once, basketball is kind of, reclassify and do everything else. And I wasn't really, in the motion to try to do that.
Yep.
So once football offers kind of came in, it was kind of I thought about walking on to play basketball, and then, the toll of a college football, I don't really think it's a smart idea to do that.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, even, once you got to URI, it was definitely get a little bit.
Yeah, I thought about it. I knew my freshman year, I was like, nah, definitely not, because I got to transition to college football. And then once my sophomore year came around, I was like, maybe. And once the trials started coming around, I kind of.
What would you say to the naysayers, the people that say you just before your freshman year, your freshman sophomore year, oh, he's going the wrong route, he should have played basketball, he should have.
My journey, man. So I kind of just chose where I think I'd be the best, and it's worked out so far. So
100%. Let's talk about a little bit about that football journey when you got to college, your freshman year, coming from the last 14 years. How long did you play up into? Because you started at 7. About 18.
I played 18. I played when I got to college, that was the first time I haven't played in the game since I was 6.
Right.
I played from 7 all the way to 18. So getting there and not playing kind of sucked. I was aggravated every day, just going to practice. And as the season goes on, you kind of just I'm not going to play. So you kind of just lollygag around.
Yeah.
But, just talking to people, my corner, and just telling me to wait the process out. But it's definitely not easy when you're used to just playing your whole life to just not playing a single snap.
No, that definitely makes sense. What was kind of the things that got you through that? Would you say your teammates?
Definitely some of my teammates, and then Coach McCall, he's been through it, so it's kind of just I just gotta wait my turn, really, type of thing. I just gotta continue to get better, as the season went on rather than just staying flat just because I'm not playing.
And that's what happens to a lot of people. They kind of take that, and like there's a lot of people who go to URI actually, and it would be a situation where they wouldn't play their freshman year, and then you just don't see them playing at all. Like
I've seen it's happened a couple of times since I've been there.
Right.
And it's not really. It's just what happens in college football. Like guys just get better. Some guys don't. Coaches like some guys. They don't like others. They may not say it, but it's just how it is.
Right.
In college football.
The reality of it, kind of.
Yeah.
What was some of the expectations going into your freshman year?
My own expectations. I just want to get on the field. Like I just want to play as much as I could. But then like. It wasn't an unrealistic thing, but like as I got on the field, I'm probably not gonna play. My goal was get stronger in the weight room, continue to learn the playbook. So that way, when I did get on the field, like I would just like know the playbook like the back of my hand.
Fire. Well, even like, how would I say it? Your sophomore year. Well, your freshman, that would be your redshirt freshman year, correct? You end up scoring. That was your first time ever scoring, but it was during a important time during the game. Yeah. Explain that moment.
That moment, I knew I was gonna play that game. I didn't know what my role was gonna be. It just so happened a dude got tired and I just subbed in. And I knew once I made the catch, I was just like, I'm playing football at this point. I'm just playing football. So it wasn't the best thing to do to reverse field in that moment, but it just so happened to work out. It was just me playing football at that point.
Fire.
Thinking, just carefree, making a play with the ball.
How did that feel, like scoring your very first touchdown, making the team? You guys were tied at 21.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to react. Honestly, I was just like shocked and on the sideline, like everybody was celebrating. So it was really just a surreal moment at that point.
Fire. I feel like from there, it kind of just took off. Yeah.
You know, during that fall camp, I was like in the back of the depth chart because I was the youngest, and then just slowly kept my way up. Like if people go back and watch that game, I was like probably the third or fourth person off the sideline, really.
Wow. Yeah.
So once that game went on, my reps increased as the season went on.
That's fire. Going into your redshirt sophomore year, that's when things really started to kind of elevate for you, and is that where you feel like you kind of got your swag? Is that where you?
Yeah, I kind of knew after that. Like I was the lone returner. We had lost 8 starters.
Oh wow.
I was the only like skill position returning, so I knew I would have to step up big time.
Dope.
In order to get the guys.
What is like a piece of advice that you would give to someone trying to make it to URI and play, at that level?
It's a slow grind over there. It's very rare a true freshman's gonna go over there and play. It's all about just taking your time, learning the playbook, because a college playbook is not easy. So just take the good with the bad when you're in college football.
I like that. Do you feel like is that one of like the biggest things too, like kind of slow grind, and it's a mental game too, would you say?
Yeah, it's very mental, especially like a lot of guys come there, they're a superstar in high school. So you come here, everybody's good.
Right.
They're not like there's a whole bunch of 3-4 stars on the team, 2 stars, and it's like everybody's good. So you really just gotta find where you fit in. Like we just say, like find your role.
Fire.
You just gotta find your role and master that, and then just slowly creep your way up to where you want to be.
Do you feel like there's a big difference between like the classes? Because I feel like URI wasn't really offering too many Rhode Island people full offers. They was saying you go the TD route. You go TD, that's pretty much a free ride, but it's a TD route. Do you feel like there's a big difference between like the classes now and what they were before?
Yeah, definitely. Last year we had 22 players alone from Rhode Island, so it's definitely just.
That's fine.
Coach Flem's definitely trying to get the best guys from Rhode Island to come and play and stay home.
Fire.
So that's definitely like a big emphasis for him right now.
What do you think changed?
I just think, as Rhode Island guys come in and start to develop, that like it's all right. We can develop these guys even if they don't come in and contribute right away. Like Freddie developed.
Right.
We had Jalen Smith before. We had Sean Falloy. Like it's just guys all over the place that can play different type of roles. That slowly just get better.
Freddie and Jalen, they were probably, I think, the first ones I knew of that got like an actual scholarship.
Those are definitely the first two like that caught my eye. Those are the first two that I knew that got a scholarship from them. So those are guys I played Freddie in high school. I didn't play Jalen, but I knew about him. So once I seen them go, I knew like something's rolling over there.
That's fire. What do you think? Because a lot of the times, everyone, like when I was talking to people and even just doing like a little bit of research, a lot of people say how you like to give back to the community and you go back to like Davy Lopes and you coach over there. How important is that to you?
I think it's important because I try to, when I go back, I coaching is like something that's like do. So I kind of do it during the springtime when we got a little bit more free time. Like even now, like I'm working in the summer camp. It's just the kids like they just like seeing us older guys, and then they like learning stuff. So playing basketball is like I don't play no more, but I can teach you
Right.
the stuff I learned or like the stuff I'm thinking to make you better. So like I'm hard on them. Like I'm gonna be hard. It's just how I was coached. So I'm gonna coach them hard. I'm not gonna go to the point where they're gonna cry, but they're gonna be upset, and I just tell them like it's just how I coach. You know, you're gonna, especially when you go to high school. I coach 13, 14, so
oh wow,
if that's your last year. You're going to high school next year. If you can't handle what I'm saying, you're not gonna last a week in high school basketball. So that's
dope. Well, and you just said you had 13 or 14. Do you coach football too, or just?
Nah,
it's a little tough because they're
it's kind of in the same time. I think honestly, I like coaching basketball better.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think you gravitate more towards basketball than you do football, or?
I don't know. It's kind of just like a miss it type of thing. So when I was in high school, like I played football, miss basketball, play basketball. So I think now that I'm not playing basketball at all, like coaching is where I get my thrill of playing basketball.
That makes sense. And I was even talking to I'm gonna say his name wrong again, and I'm sorry, Coach McCall.
Yeah.
McCall. Yeah. I was talking to him, and he's very adamant about how he felt like basketball was something that takes away from some people's football experience.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like just playing multiple sports in high school.
I enjoyed it.
I know you did it. Yeah, right.
Busy, like,
right.
So it really just depends. I felt like for me, like basketball helped me with football. I like my athletic ability, jumping, running, constant. He didn't like that I played basketball all the time with AU and everything. Like he tried to get me out of it, but it kept me in shape. It kept me my ability to jump and run. I didn't really run track, so I kind of just used basketball as my way of sprinting or jumping high, really.
Mm-hmm. No, basketball is definitely a conditioning game. It's nonstop, up and down, up and down. So, do you feel like that kind of prepared you for college, like the playing both sports? Or
I always felt like I wasn't I'm not a type of person in shape per se.
Gotcha.
Like in practice, I'm gonna be tired, but like when it comes, I don't know, it's like a switch.
Yeah.
When I'm in a game. Like it's not really, there's not many times I'm tired. Like my teammates telling me like you don't even like look tired on the field. Like I'm tired, but like I'm not trying to come out. So I was like I'm not gonna sit here and look like I'm tired. So
right,
I just straight up and just breathe as slow as possible. So like, but if you see me in practice, I'll be bent over, I'm tired for no reason. I don't know what it is, but it's been like that for a long time.
All right. So just talking about conditioning and stuff like that. What do you feel about the two-way players, like people who play both sides?
In college football, I think you're a dog for real. Trust me, it is 80 snaps in a game.
Yep.
For just imagine that, like if it's overtime, like I know I couldn't do it, because after a game, if I'm playing 60 snaps, my legs are shot. So I couldn't imagine playing another 50 on defense. Right. Especially with the contact.
Whole different ball game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
in the league right now. What you think he's gonna do?
I think he'll play offense first.
Offense
I
first?
think he'll play mainly offense. He'll play a little bit of defense. I think they'll do it on a week-by-week basis. At least that's how I would do it.
Got you. Yeah, because it's a whole different, that's a next level jump to it, from college to
the NFL.
NFL.
I feel like the NFL might be a little bit of a slower game, though.
Really?
College is kind of like, there's a lot of no huddle.
Oh, okay.
So
I see what you're saying.
NFL, they huddle every play, so you might have more time to catch your breath.
Nah, that makes sense. More TV timeouts, things like that, too.
There's more timeouts. So I feel like eventually he'll get to the point where...
From both ends?
Yeah.
Has someone did it in the NFL?
Dion did it a little bit, but
right.
I think Travis will do it a lot more.
Do you think that's gonna switch, like make a switch for future, like in the future, like
I definitely see
a bunch of two ways?
I think some people would do it. I don't think it's gonna be like a crazy trend where you see a wave, but I think probably one or two every couple of years that do it. But I don't think they'll do it to Travis Hunter's extent. I really don't. But I think you'll see more guys try it out and see.
Fire. Is there any up and coming athletes that come to mind for you? Like any Rhode Islanders that you would like to see in a few years at URI?
Definitely. I definitely want to see Jordan do it there.
Fire.
Try to get there. He went prep, so he's he's one that they wanted. We're trying to get him there. There's a wide receiver that just transferred to classical, Marcel.
Okay.
McCall's really high on him. I think he can do great things. You know, he's taller than me and he's a sophomore. So I think he could be special.
Where was he at?
He was at Hendricken before, but
Okay.
he had gone to like some bike accident, hurt his leg. So I mean, he just transferred out. I always tell kids, like, you want to play football, go play for McCall. Like he got all the connects for you. Like there's kids that you wouldn't think are going D1 or playing football at college, and they're playing. So
Even when I was speaking to him, he named about like 10 Division I players that
that's just,
and there's a lot of people that we don't even like I didn't even know or think of, and people that I played against that went and played like Division.
There's still a whole bunch of guys that just decided not to play.
Right.
Like there was 3 dudes from my class that went D1, but there's probably another 4 or 5 that could have played at some type of college level.
And even like 3, like that's a lot. You know, like from your class alone, that's a
like
decent
our quarterback,
amount.
he could have played college football. He just chose not to.
Really?
Yeah.
And you guys had and he actually scored over there. He played for Duke, the quarterback.
Daniel Carlin, yeah. He was with Jelani,
Yep. So there's a bunch of different small names. But going into kind of like more like family oriented type of things, what were some of the things that you had to overcome at a young age that kind of built you to the person you are today?
So my dad passed away when I was 8, so I kind of just had to really speed up the growing up process.
Gotcha.
Especially with my little sister and my twin brother. Like, I'm kind of I don't want to say leader in the household, but they kind of.
No, that makes sense.
And I looked up to my older brother, so he was kind of the person I looked up to. So he don't really show his emotions. That's kind of how I was. And then looking out for my mom, so that was really the first thing that hit up for us.
Mm.
So that was something like I just used as fuel all the time, the ball. And then my mom, she just hit 9 years clean and sober. She right when I was in, I want to say 7th, 8th, or 6th, going into my 7th grade, she kind of just decided like, all right, it's time to like flip my life around. Like my older sister took her to rehab. She was there for 30, kind of just turned her whole life around, really. So that's really, those are the 2. Like,
that's major, bro. Like that's a lot. And for you to be in the position you are now, I know your dad's definitely looking down at you, proud as hell. Like, you know, he's proud. Your mom's proud. So everyone's proud. And it fueled you in a positive way, you know. And it's crazy because every time someone would see you, it's like you got a smile on your face, you know. But you don't know what's going on the inside. So that was actually that's pretty dope. How did that, like, because you said that your mom went to rehab.
Yeah.
And then where was the family? Because you guys had 5 siblings, right? At that point,
so
did you guys kind of stay together?
So at first I was with my sister and one of my older sisters. So all 3, me and my brother had went with my older brother and so that's where we was until she got out. And then my older brother's dad, like he kind of molded us, or molded me at least. I took a lot of what he said as I was growing up. So I kind of took that into some of my.
Yeah, even when we talk about your older brother, Leonard, that's probably like I would say your number 1 fan. I see him all the time. Like he's all over social media.
Yeah.
Like if anything bad happened to you or whatever, he's the first one on it. So I definitely give him all the props for sure.
We're definitely tight. Me and him are definitely closer than probably any of our other siblings. And I'm not really afraid. They know it. I'm not.
Yeah, we all have.
And he's the first one like I really looked up to. He was an all-stater. So I really tried to chase his accomplishments and just pass him. But he definitely laid the foundation for us.
Fire. Who do you think is the better athlete?
Oh, it's definitely. I'm the only one. I played basketball, football, and I played track my senior year. So.
Oh, fire. And what did he do? Basketball?
He played basketball. He played football as a junior and a little bit as a senior. But he could have played football. He just.
If you don't know Leonard Williams, then let me tell you, that man was a bucket.
Yeah.
He's literally one person that I definitely wanted to touch base on, just like y'all relationship.
Yeah.
And even like to this day, you guys are still like, you was playing in a men's league with him and things like that. How did that like come about? Are you able to play basketball outside of the football thing without your coach kinda, or is that?
I mean, a lot of the guys play football. They play basketball throughout the facility with the basketball players kinda. So I kinda just take it easy when I'm out there. Mm-hmm. You know, I started playing in the men's league when I was 17.
Yeah.
Playing with Lennon and them. So
that team works, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of up to his discretion. He's really just if you're gonna play, just how it's gonna play. You're not gonna do nothing crazy. So I kind of just take it easy out there. I'm just really out there to play some defense and
Fire. Get that
run
cardio
around, keep my cardio, especially when I'm not doing nothing. It's kind of just a cardio thing. But yeah, definitely. Once I got to high school, we started like getting closer. Like once I want to say, probably when COVID hit, that's when we really started like getting closer, taking things seriously. We're on the game almost all the time, texting every day about new stuff. Like he's like a film junkie, so he'll text me something random from 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
About how I could have did this. Like a couple weeks ago, he texted me from our playoff and then saying, "Yo, if you'd have did this, you would have had this." All right, like I'm gonna look at it.
Right.
Got you. But I trust him, his knowledge, because even without playing, like he's still one of the smartest people in terms of IQ, football or basketball that I know right now.
That's dope. And going forward, what are you looking like? What is something that you're looking forward to doing?
I definitely want to get to the league. Like that's the goal after this season. Hopefully, I got 2 seasons left, but hopefully I don't got to use it. If I have to, I will. But the goal, I put it out there to the coaches, is to be in the draft in 2026. So that's the goal.
We could definitely see that. Happening. What kind of kept you here this year? Because All-American, things like that. You got those accolades. What kind of made you stay?
I looked at the offense. Everyone's pretty much coming back besides the running backs. We got some new running backs, but everyone, the O-line's back, quarterback's back, our whole wide receiver. So, and then when my house caught fire back in November, the community just raised so much money that I was just thinking, like, there's just no way they raised this much money, and then I'm out.
Right.
Between talking to the coaches, talking to my family, talking to Coach McCall, he thought it was a good idea to come back for at least another season. So that's what I know when I'm here. Like, they're not gonna not give me targets. Like, I know some games, targets come and go at wide receiver, but like they're not gonna like just ISO me out.
Right.
And I was just thinking, why not?
No, yeah, I like that. And that's that you kind of answered my next question. The follow-up question was why did you want to stay home at URI? But
yeah, I love being at home.
Yes, sir.
So I don't have no problem. Like right now, I can just 30 minutes I'm at school, 30 minutes I'm at home. It's really that drive's like seamless now.
Yeah.
So it's really just a family thing.
Is that the reason why you picked URI over UNH?
Yeah, definitely. UNH, they came in late. So
okay.
They kind of called me like 2 weeks for a signing day, so I didn't have time to schedule a visit. Sacred Heart, I went there. There was good people out there, but when I came to URI, I don't know, it was just something that was just like, it was just seamless conversations over and over. So I kind of knew that on that night of the URI visit, I didn't tell him that. I had to just make sure it was something I was really gonna do.
Right.
But yeah, it was definitely, I wouldn't say easy, but like it wasn't too much of a competitive competition.
Fire. No, like between the three. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Was there any other schools that you felt was gonna offer you and didn't throw the O, or?
We thought we was gonna hear from Rutgers eventually.
Yeah.
I went up there like 5-6 times, so we thought, I did a private workout, so we thought they was gonna call eventually. We thought we was gonna hear from UMass because one of the coaches that was interested in me, he was at Arizona and then went to UMass. She was like, all right, like they're definitely gonna pull the trigger, and then they didn't. So once we got stuck with what we just used the cards we was dealt, for real.
Right. Well, what was kind of the mindset when you didn't hear from these schools?
So McCall and Jelani and everybody told me, Jelani's dad, like they all told me like recruiting is really just an up and down thing. Like they'll like you one day, they ain't gonna like you the next. They're gonna call you, they won't call you. So that's kind of just the process I went with. It's just if they called. I knew I was gonna get some calls help, so I wasn't really too worried about not playing football at the college level. So I just kind of just took how the roller coaster went.
Fire. What was kind of what are some of the lessons that stick with you from today from Coach McCall?
He's definitely he's over the edge. He's definitely like go 100 miles an hour all the time. Like he's intense, dude. Like he's gonna push you until you can't go no more. Like me and him, we've gone at it before, but it's like he's not afraid to kick you off the team, and I gotta realize like he's the man in charge. So I gotta like talking to him is not what I can do to these college coaches. So it's like I learned like just you gotta relax sometimes with the coaches, cause like me, like if we're losing or not moving the ball, I get aggravated and start yelling that I want the ball, and it's just not something that I can do. Just from the second game of my senior season when we lost, just me and McCall going at it because I wasn't getting the ball. Like just from that alone, I can take a whole bunch.
Fine. And that kind of carried over into.
Yeah, you kind of just at wide receiver, just gotta relax and wait for the football to come toward you.
Gotcha. And it sounds like the way he coaches is a similar way to the way you coach.
Yeah, I coached the way I was growing up coach. Like I had uncles coaching me my whole Pop Warner career.
Oh, so
and then McCall knows my uncle, and my cousin played for class school before. So it was kind of just like how I'm wired now.
Gotcha. No, that definitely makes sense. What are some things, like what is a piece of advice that you can give to a younger kid that's coming up right now?
Definitely take care of your schoolwork, because that's what kind of messed me up.
Gotcha.
You know, transition from 8th grade to my freshman year, my grades are kind of bad. That's why I didn't play varsity at basketball, because Cav was like, we don't know if you're gonna make it towards the end of the season when we need you. So definitely start with your grades from the jump. Like that's where like all the big time schools are gonna contact you. Once they see, all right, we can get him into the school, that's when like, okay, that's when once you can have all the talent in the world, but if you can't get into the school, they're not going.
So you gotta keep the grades right. You gotta.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Even in school, like you gotta keep it up. Like if they don't think you're gonna survive on a team, like they'll just pull the scholarship, because like we're not gonna pay for school if you're not gonna take school serious.
So that's even with like in college, like as of right now, yeah.
True, yeah.
Wow. And how is that like process kind of keeping your grades up with staying focused? I mean, for you, it seems like you have like a vision, but for someone who may also, be easily manipulated or, get into college, and, everyone's there for one reason, but some people also like to party, and that's just a normal thing.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people who like to party?
Definitely use your resources. Like we have 3 counselors that help us with academic work. We got all types of study hall blocks that we can use in the summer or in the fall. You use them. Like you can't even, so at URI, you can't even get out of study hall until you have over a 3.0.
Oh wow.
So all freshmen are in there probably 2-3 times a week. Like there's all different grades in there, just because people have like different struggles with work. So kind of just use the resources you got until you get out of there.
How do you feel about the like NIL deals and stuff like that nowadays?
I mean, I get it. Some of them are kind of crazy to me personally.
Yeah.
Like dudes just flipping schools because it's more money. My goal is
right.
So it's like a lot of dudes, like I see on Twitter all the time, dudes they go in here because they offer this amounts. Like with what's his name? Nico from Tennessee.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a lot of money to turn down, even if it's not what you want, honestly.
Right.
Like the quarterback from South Carolina,
Sellers.
His dad had told him, like, you've been broke your whole life. Like, you don't need to transfer schools to
Makes sense.
Make more money when they're giving you money already, but you don't need to transfer just because they're offering you however much more.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, and I did see that, and that makes because in the next year, 2 years, you're gonna be in the league anyways.
Yeah,
so you're gonna be making top dollars anyways.
Exactly.
How do you feel like it watered down the league a little bit? Because now you also got people who saying like in the NBA. Who's saying like, oh, like, no, I don't even want to be on this team, blah, blah, blah. It's entitlement. They're making so much money already, and NCAA now they go to the.
I definitely think you'll see a lot more people stay in college longer in terms of NBA, because you can be one and done. You'll definitely start seeing people stay 2, 3, 4. In college, you got to be 3 years removed from high school, but you might see dudes use their 4th and 5th seasons,
right?
Just because, all right, like I'm making millions of dollars in college that I might not make in the NFL. But I don't know. I feel like if you are who you say you are, once you get to the NFL, they'll pay you.
Right. No, yeah.
So that's just my whole mindset on it. I'm not really too worried about this team's paying me this much or that much. Once I get to the level I want to get to, I'll handle the rest.
I definitely get it. Even for the females, like female basketball.
Yeah.
Angela Reese, she was saying like the reason why she stayed is because she was making more money,
yeah.
And that makes sense because they're making way less.
Definitely for the WNBA, I can see why they want to stay in college basketball longer, because WNBA they're not getting paid as much as what the college athletes are getting paid now. So I can see why they would. But for the men, I would understand.
Doesn't even make sense.
If you want to get to where you want to be, like you're right there and you choose to come back,
right?
A couple million more dollars.
It doesn't make sense because then the next couple of years you're gonna be making the same amount. I mean, I feel like for me, like you said, it doesn't make sense. Why would you even want to stay? But yeah, I never really know. Babe, can I get that? So right now, I'll just have them like pretty much cut. Like they'll just, but So back to like the college aspect of things with football. So what was the moment that kind of you realized like, all right, I know I'm supposed to be here. I know I'm supposed to be playing football at this level. What was the moment for you?
Definitely, there's been a few times during my freshman year during like fall camp into the season where I've made some plays that I've made before.
Yeah.
You know, obviously everybody has doubts, do I even belong here? Then you make a couple plays and like, all right, like that's when I can do it. That's what it really was. Like I had two older guys in front of me that transferred in. They had played college football for 3 years at that point. So I kind of just leaned on them a little bit. They told me football. So I make a couple plays and now I'm back. There's dark days as a freshman and there's highlights that you got. So, you know, you just got to take it easy on yourself, especially as a freshman.
How do you get through those dark days?
Me, I just look at my high school highlights, honestly. That's what I was doing. I was looking at my senior year highlights. So I was like, there'd be days
I know
what am I doing here? Go back and like, all right, yeah, that's exactly, I'm meant to be here for this.
Fire. And then that's going to be able to carry over when you get to those next couple levels.
Especially like even like now, like you have some bad practice and highlights from the season.
Right. And now it's college highlights.
Yeah.
Like now you're looking at your college highlights.
Exactly.
It's crazy to think like how time kind of flies because now you're in the position that you're going to be able to tell that young guy like, yo, I know you're going through something right now, but it's going to get better. Just keep on working.
I definitely try to tell the young guys early. Like I had a recruit, you know, he committed to us. I had told him, I was like, it's going to be days you're so used to just playing. And it's just like, now you're not playing, you're kind of just sitting and watching. Just got to just get through it. Once you get through it, like you just know like, all right, it's got to take some time, like it'll come.
And now you're actually, would you say you're one of the leaders on the team?
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of voices. You know,
Yeah.
I try to, like last year, I'm kind of in the background. I knew like going from high school to college, like I would have to change my approach on leadership style. Like in high school, like those are all my boys. So I was able to just kind of like spaz out on them a little bit and know they could take it.
Because you know those guys.
Exactly. But now that we're like, I know all the college football players, but like, not everybody's the same. Not everybody's gonna react the same. Everybody's like, they're grown men now, so they're not gonna like how you talk to them. So I kind of, my first couple years, I was kind of just a quiet in the background type of guy. But now, like, I don't really have a choice but to speak up at least a little bit. So, but yeah, definitely, like, I had to change my approach a little bit. So it took me some time to really flip the leadership switch on. Like, my coaches are leaning on me to be a leader, so now, like, I have to do it.
Yeah, and like you said, you was talking to a recruit. Now you're gonna be able to talk to the younger guys. So it's gonna be that leadership is gonna.
That's why I try to like. That's why coaching. Like I try to explain to them. Like, you know, I play college football, but like the schedule. If y'all really want to do this, the schedule's gonna be hard, no matter what sport you play. Like, we get there. Our workout starts at 6:30. The basketball team's walking in right after us. Once we start, the basketball team's walking in to the training room, getting ready for their practice. So everyone pretty much practice. We're the second earliest team. Like rowing's first, they're there at like 5 o'clock. Then we got to get there. Our meetings start at 6:45 in the season. Then the basketball team, they're right after us. So everyone's just back. No matter what sport you play, really, like it's gonna be early mornings over there.
How does that? How's the passing between you and Bassie? Like, do you guys like see each other a lot?
Yeah, I mean, we seen each other a couple times last season. We dabbed each other up.
Fire.
But sometimes the schedule don't really work, so you don't really see him as much. I didn't see him as much as I thought I would, because the locker rooms are so close to each other.
Right.
But like there'd be times we're finishing practice and they're still going. So it's long days over there.
I believe it. Well, what was the mindset in a way, knowing that the point guard, you know, the point guard personally, like things like that, and then you also, and both of you wore the number 1 this year, right?
Yeah.
That was actually pretty dope to see. So what was kind of like that mindset, like, oh, both of us is from Rhode Island, holding it down for the city?
You know, when we took that picture, we've been talking about it for like 2 years at that point. Like we was trying to get it like for a minute, and then you know once we made the playoffs, she was like, yo, this is the perfect time. Like, yo, you guys on a winning streak. We just made the playoffs. Like it's a perfect time. You know, it was just. For him, like URI was that was his dream school, and then me being here from the city, it's just a great moment to do it for us. He had hit 1,000 points, I had hit 1,000 yards, so it was perfect. It was really just perfect timing.
That's fire. Wait, you hit 1,000 yards in the season, or?
Yeah, in the season, and he had hit 1,000 career point, so it was kind of like 2 days apart or something like that. So it kind of just worked.
It was like it only made sense.
Yeah, it was like the perfect timing for us to take that picture.
That's dope. What does it mean to represent Providence at that level, like for you?
It's kind of a great feeling, honestly, because you don't get a lot of dudes from Providence to really, put on the All-American role. You got a lot of guys that are good, but there's not a lot of guys that you find that are great. And it's really just, it's not that there's not many out there.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of them just don't know what to, like, once they get to college, it's kind of just like whatever. They get around the wrong crowd or whatever, and you kind of just flatline out. So, like, that's why, like, Terrence Campbell from LaSalle, he's there.
Yep.
I'm really trying to, like, push him hard so he can be the next inner city guy to come and take over. But for me, it's just keeping the city proud on my back.
Fine.
And just knowing where I came from, honestly.
What is some advice that you give Terrence and just anyone who's following you?
So this is his. This might have been. This is his second week. I'm gonna definitely talk to him soon about how it went. But I know it's a grind, especially as a freshman. You're kind of just watching. And in the weight room, you're like doing the freshman program. So it's not the best feeling in the world because you're really just with the freshmen and not with the whole team. But, when we are together, I try to push him as hard as I can because I know people, when I was a freshman, would push me as hard as I could. So I already know what it takes. Especially as a freshman, you can kind of be lazy and get away with it. Oh, I'm a freshman. They're paying attention. They're paying attention. They see everything.
Right.
So that's really it for me, to try to just keep pushing them as hard as I can.
Fire. With all your accomplishments from All-American, you're a 3-time All. So 3-time All-American, all those accomplishments, 1,000 yard score. 1,000 yards. How do you stay grounded and how do you stay focused? Because a lot of people at that position would be like, oh, well, I got what I want. Like, not I got what I wanted, but I'm here already. Like, I know there's more, but let me kind of enjoy this. Let me go party. Let me go do this. How do you stay grounded?
I just got a bigger goal to achieve, honestly. Like, this is just a stepping stone, really. Coach McCall, he always tells me, like, grind like you're starving. Like, don't be hungry. Like, just because you made it, I'm a little bit hungry, but be starving. Like, go in there with the mindset of you're a freshman trying to play, right? So every time I go in there, it's like, all right, if I want to make it to the goal I want to make, I have to practice and lift weights and train like I'm a freshman trying to play.
Earn that position.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. What is kind of your mindset? Because I was actually talking to Coach, and he was telling me, like, you was probably the first receiver he's seen that, like, after you catch the ball, you turn into a running back. He was like, it's like a whole different, it's like a switch for you or something.
I played running back in Pop Warner. I played running back until I got to Coach McCall. Like, I didn't play receiver until I was a freshman.
Really?
Yeah. So when I got to Coach McCall, like, he said, you want to play quarterback, you want to play receiver. Like, running back wasn't an option because Sam was back there. So it's like, he wants me on the field. So receiver just kind of just what I said.
Yeah.
Not even thinking, really. So, I mean, that's why when I catch the ball, it's kind of just easy for me to read a defender. Like, I played running back. I hit holes my whole life up until high school. So it's kind of just something like I'm used to doing. It's just natural. Yeah.
Nah, that's smooth. Because even, like, I was doing a little bit of homework and I'm watching. I'm like, damn, bro. It's really like, as soon as you catch the ball, it's a whole different.
Yeah, it's just I don't know how I do it or why. It's just done my whole life. I just catch the ball and it's like, all right, I got to make the biggest play possible.
Gotcha. And what position did you always, like, dream yourself? Because I would, like, I heard you said to yourself, I would be 6'4", I'm gonna be in the league.
I thought I was gonna play running back or quarterback my whole life. Like, receiver was never something I thought I was gonna play.
So would you why you say receiver when he gave you the quarterback?
I kind of just like blurted it out.
Oh, just receiver. Gotcha.
I mean, I'm kind of happy I chose receiver because college quarterback is pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like, with all the defenses you got to read, all the plays you got to remember, it's a whole lot. I give props to all the quarterbacks that play in college football. It is not.
And even right now, it's in a way, you thank the man above because you say you just kind of blurted it out, but it worked out for you tremendously. Even your sophomore year, you guys had like a really good quarterback at that time. So it would have been you fighting with your quarterback now to get PT anyway. Exactly. So that actually did work out. Yeah,
it took it was a learning curve, especially at receiver with like the running routes and stuff and the releases. Like, when I was a freshman, I'm kind of just used to just run.
Right.
Run a route. There's no like technique to it. So it took me a little while to really learn with all the releases. Like, I didn't really get pressed in high school, so I didn't have to really do releases.
Gotcha.
So when I got to college, that's when I really started working on releases, different types of releases and all that.
And what do they have you now? This is kind of just back to football, but what do they have you now? At like receiver, slot?
Yeah, I'm mainly in the slot. Mm-hmm. That wasn't my first choice. That wasn't my first choice. Like, last season I started on the outside and it was just like, it was like it's not really working out with the offense. So we're gonna put you back inside where you was last season. You had success. So now I just embrace the slot. When I'm outside, I take advantage of when I'm outside.
Yeah.
I don't mind being in the slot. Like I don't mind where I play.
Got you.
But
Always got to get you the ball.
Always being on the outside on the island's always been just it's always a goal of mine. So
right.
But when it happens, I just gotta take advantage.
There you go. What is your goal for this upcoming season?
We definitely trying to make a national championship run. We feel like the offense is back. You know, we feel like the defense will be ready. You know, there's a lot of new guys, but we know like we definitely think we're trying to get back to back for the conference and then just a large run in the playoffs.
What's the personal goal?
First team All-American. Last team was
There you
second.
go.
So try to
get the first team this year. Nah, you got that, bro. 100%. Let me see. How has your family supported you throughout this process? You know, you guys been going through a lot, and like with the house burning down, and you know situations like that. How has your family kind of like just stay focused?
I mean, my games are their outlet just as much as mine. Like they're hyped up to get to me stadium on Saturdays and forget about everything.
There you go.
Watch they're hard critics, but, you know, very supportive too. My brother and my mom, I think they probably missed 2 games last year.
Oh.
Even my brother's probably missed like 5 total in my career, even when I wasn't playing.
Even like your away games?
Yeah,
wow.
They'll drive, fly, they don't care.
Oh,
fly.
fly.
Yeah, he'll leave.
There you go.
They just like watch him play. They get their mind off everything.
So it helps out like
it's hand
both
in hand.
ways,
Yeah,
hand in hand. That's dope. Who are some people behind the scenes that don't get enough credit for your success?
Definitely Coach McCall. He's not he always tells me he's not the coach that's gonna take credit for anything.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the coach that's gonna call every other week to check in. He's like, when I call you, it's for something. When I see you, like say hello, check in.
Right.
But yeah, definitely him. He's definitely main stable guy, like that's in the background, that doesn't take any credit for nothing, even though he deserves a whole lot.
That's dope. Yeah, and he speaks so highly of you. Like when I tell you, he said like you was literally one of his best receivers that he had. Like he literally said that.
Yeah,
he had a lot of.
He's a good dude. And it's like he just won't, like, no matter how many players he sends Division I or where they go, he will not take any credit. Like he won't let you give him none. Like he won't say, "Oh, I did this for this person." Not something he's ever done.
That's dope. And he's been in that position too. He was actually a Division I player.
Yeah,
himself. Yeah,
it's like
scholarship player.
For him, it's just like, this is something. I didn't do this for you.
It's like your work that you put in.
Yeah, like I owe him a lot, and he'll probably say you don't owe me anything. So
that's dope. Nah, that's a really good guy then for sure, because you know a lot of people, even coming from where we come from, they like to point like, oh yeah, I helped him on this, even if they did one little thing. No, that was me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm prepared for that to happen when it does happen. Like I know who's actually helped us, you know, around. So.
Right, there you go. How do you kind of weave those things out?
I kind of, between talking to my brother and, you know, just thinking about like really what this person has done for me, either like in life or in sports, and I really just be like, okay, like yeah, he can take some credit there, or nah, not really. It's just I'll just think about it, and then like if I know you haven't done nothing, it's just like a quick like brush.
Say to this, all right. What? How do you like when it comes down to friends, right? How do you kind of determine, you know, like, all right, yeah, this person's really here for me and like for my best interest, or this person's here just to say I'm Marquis Buchanan's friend, or I'm his brother, or that's my guy, you know what
I haven't really made, the only new friends I really made are just dudes on the football team. Like, friends from high school, we all play sports together, so with me 100%. My older brother, all his friends were all close, so I already know, like, they're with me 100%, so I don't really make new outside friends, so it's kind of just all dudes I either play sports with or that my brother knew first.
Fire. So yeah. So it's like older brothers essentially.
Yeah, those are basically my older brothers too,
right.
So.
And it's crazy because some of them actually went to Malik. Yep. He went to class school too, but you guys were.
Yeah. Well, actually, me and him were closer now than ever, really.
Yeah, fire.
So he's working with my aunt out in Attleboro.
Oh, out of school.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So that's how him and Len were always close, and then as I got older, you know, he's starting to come around to a lot of more games now. Like last year he was probably at, if we had 12 games, he was probably at 9, 10 of them really. He's getting into more football mode now, so.
There you go. So that's crazy. So you did switch a lot of basketball players to that football mode thing then, because even him, Malik was classical.
Yep.
basketball, played basketball really good. I don't even think he played football at Glasgow, did he?
I think he played his freshman year, and then he kind of just.
He was like, yeah, I'm cool off of it. That's crazy. If the young Marquis, the kid playing basketball for like Davy Lopes, all those schools, was to see you now and come up to you and talk to you, what do you think he would say? Not you to him. What do you think he would say to you?
Yeah. He'll definitely ask, is what people are telling me. Len, I was having a hard time listening to him when I was a kid, just thinking he's talking, but he definitely knows what he's talking about. So I definitely, like, if he was to ask me, like, yo, what people telling me, like, word they, I'll definitely tell him 100%, listen to what everybody's telling you, because, like, it does work out.
I like that. What is a piece of advice that, in reverse, what is a piece of advice that you would give him?
I would tell him work out more. Like, I'm at where I'm at, and, like, kind of through middle school and high school, I didn't work out nearly I could. So I would definitely tell him this sport.
Fire. What's next for Marquis?
This upcoming season, that's what's been on my mind, especially these last couple weeks, like just trying to get through these last few weeks of summer workouts into fall camp. So definitely this season, that's just one game at a time from there.
Fire. What's anything that's has been going on with you that you feel like you should let the people know?
Nothing really. I just been chilling, working out, early mornings, going to work. That's how my summer's been the last couple of years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's been working out. It's been working out for you. So that's definitely a plus. Just coming to like an end, I have like the final 3 questions. I did already ask one, but one question would be, how would you define success?
Just based on how you hold yourself. So I got myself at a high standard. If I feel like I reached it, I'm like, all right, that's successful. Like, I feel like last season was a successful season, but I felt like as a team we could have done more. So it's all based on, like, yeah, you have your own personal goals, but like you can get the goals, but like you're not successful in it. So I feel like it's really just how you hold yourself as a standard and where.
So you have been in this seat. You know how it is. You know what we look for. Who is the next person you'd like to see on Keys to Success?
Oh, yeah. Did you have Justin yet?
Justin.
Benson?
Oh, no, not yet. But yeah, Justin. I got something special for Justin though. We're cooking on something with Justin.
Me and him we be going back and forth a little bit. I was supposed to help him with his camp, but I had to cook out whatever for my grandma, so I missed that. Let me think. I'm gonna say Jordan Duke, man.
There you go.
I think he can have a very, very unique freshman at his size.
Yeah.
He played both sports on varsity as a freshman, so I think he can have a good story to tell.
All right, so we're gonna go with Jordan Duke. Yes, sir. So that's the next person we'd like to see. How I like to close it up is just pretty much just let you know, bro, like everything that you're working on, everything that you're going for is attainable. I know you're gonna get it. Your mindset is way different than a lot of people just in general, and especially coming from where you come from, the story, all of that. I think it was a blessing. I appreciate you for coming on here and sharing it. No problem, bro. Honestly, if it wasn't for you, some kids wouldn't be in the position that they're in now, because you give back, you go, you coach, and you speak life into them. And we appreciate you for that. Definitely, I appreciate you for that. So, my guy, it was a pleasure. Thank you for coming by, and I'm excited, man. I gotta get some tickets. I gotta go over there. We gotta go see what's going on, man.
Tickets is easy.
You just gotta make it out there.
It'd be like 20, 25 deep in tickets.
Damn. Yeah, I need a couple.
Yeah, those are easy.
We'll definitely be over there. I'm excited, bro, for this upcoming season, just in general. For you, going to see Zell, I gotta go see Justin.
Yeah.
And I'm
definitely excited for Justin. I think he can have
it's gonna be a crazy season for him. Yeah. So he was a true freshman last year, right?
Yeah, I think he played. I think he's still redshirted, but he played a couple games. He played against Ohio State.
Did he redshirt? They allowed him?
I think so. If not, even so, like he got some experience. He played against the best team, so I think he can do some damage.
It's gonna be exciting. There's a lot of people, bro. The reason why I wanted to start this is because of the people who like yourself, James L, like people who's really doing something right now, and the stories that they could, give back to. So I'm excited for this upcoming season for sure. But my guy, that's